The forest was never silent. Even on the stillest nights, when the wind refused to stir the leaves and the moon hung heavy in the sky, the trees whispered. Not with rustling branches or the calls of nocturnal creatures, but with voices, faint, distant, almost familiar. No one in Blackwood went into the forest after dark. The stories were old, passed down for generations. People who wandered too deep never came back. If they did, they weren't the same. Eleanor didn't believe in legends. She was a photographer, drawn to the eerie beauty of untouched places. When she arrived in Blackwood, she was warned like everyone else. "Don't follow the voices," an old man at the gas station told her. "They sound like someone you know, that's how they trick you." She laughed it off. That night, as mist curled between the trees, Eleanor ventured in. The deeper she went, the thicker the fog became, swallowing the world behind her. Still, she pressed on, camera in hand, the glow of her flashlight barely cutting through the haze. Then she heard it. A voice, soft, distant, calling her name. Her breath caught in her throat. It sounded like her mother. But that was impossible. Her mother had been gone for years. The voice came again, closer now, urgent, pleading. Eleanor's hands shook. She turned, ready to run, but the path was gone. The trees had shifted, closing in, their trunks gnarled like grasping fingers. The fog thickened, shapes moving within it. Not shapes, people. Their faces were pale, hollow-eyed, their lips moving in whispers she couldn't understand. And among them, her mother, reaching, smiling, calling her name. Eleanor stumbled back. The fog swirled faster, the whispers rising to a deafening hum. Her mother's hand nearly touched her wrist. And then she was falling. The next morning, the people of Blackwood found her camera just outside the forest's edge, covered in damp leaves. The last picture was of the mist, thick and swirling, and in the center of it, her own face, staring back.